Whose fault was it that the League of Nations failed to keep the peace in the 1930s? The League had been set up in 1919 to keep the peace following the Paris Conference, but by 1935 the League was discredited, and by September 1939 the world was staggering into war again. The visionary, idealistic Woodrow Wilson had pushed for the League. It would replace the secret diplomacy between nations which he believed had helped bring about the First World War.
There shall be no private international understandings of any kind. Diplomacy shall proceed always frankly and in the public view.
The League of Nations was based in a hotel in Geneva in neutral Switzerland. In the event of an international dispute, countries could bring their case to the League and it would judge what should be done. Noble intentions, but the League had a number of built-in weaknesses. It had limited powers to punish countries which didn't go along with its findings. It could, for example, decide on a trade boycott, but it had no army to enforce its decisions if a conflict threatened to turn into war. The League's governing body, the Council, didn't meet very often, and its decisions had to be unanimous. This meant it couldn't react quickly to events. Important countries with power and influence did not or could not join. Germany was told to demonstrate it was a peace-loving nation before it could apply. The revolutionary government of the Soviet Union was regarded with suspicion and was not admitted till 1934. And, most crucially of all, the USA never joined. Most Americans reckoned joining the League could involve them in more European wars, which they wanted to avoid. This attitude was known as isolationism. A prominent isolationist congressman said,
I object strongly to having the politics of the United States turn upon disputes where deep feeling is aroused, but in which we have no direct interest. Therefore, the less we undertake to play the part of umpire and thrust ourselves into European conflicts, the better for the United States and for the world.
Wilson tried to persuade his countrymen to join, but the isolationists won the argument. The USA stayed out of the League. Without the United States, the missing stone in this bridge, the League always lacked credibility.